The first thing I do every morning when I get up is I put on the coffee maker. Then I put on a podcast and get dressed. It's been pretty cold lately, so I always need to put on something warm. Put on. Let's dive in.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. And this is Happy English Podcast, episode 797, 5 Ways to Use Put On. I know that learning phrasal verbs can be tricky, but they are such an essential part of English. And, like I've mentioned before, using phrasal verbs will definitely make your English conversation sound more natural. So, to help you with that, today we're going to focus on the phrasal verb put on, which actually has 5 different meanings and uses. Maybe the most common usage for put on is to activate a machine, equipment, or an electrical device, like a light. In other words, you push or click a switch to make a device work or start moving. Put on works just like its brother, turn on. Like when it gets dark, you can put on a light in the room. You can put on the coffee maker to get your morning cup of joe. And you can also put on the computer and start working. Whatever you can turn on, you can put on. In a similar way, we use put on when we talk about playing music or playing a video or even playing a TV program. I like to put on classical music when I drive. My friend Greg likes sports, so whenever I go to his house, he eventually puts on the TV to watch the Yankees. And I remember when I was a kid, I would wake up early on a Saturday morning and put on the Saturday morning cartoons on TV. What a perfect combination with a bowl of cornflakes. Speaking of entertainment, we use put on to mean organize or present a live event. When you are the organizer of an event, like a concert or a musical, you can say that you are putting on that event. Like, I heard they're putting on Hamlet in Central Park this spring. And even though I'm not exactly a huge fan of hers, I do know that Taylor Swift puts on a lot of concerts. We also use put on when we talk about gaining body weight. You can say that you put on weight, or you can mention how much weight you put on. Like, after retiring, my friend Paul put on about 5 kilograms. I put on some weight during this winter, so I definitely need to exercise before putting on a swimsuit. Hey, my sister just came back from going on a cruise, and she said that all of her friends put on a couple of pounds while they were on vacation. And lastly, we use put on when we talk about placing clothing or accessories on your body. Like, before I walk out of the house, I have to put on my shoes. And keep in mind, put on is the action of placing clothing on your body. Wear is a state. So, for example, I put on my jeans this morning. I wear jeans every day. Here's another example. It's chilly outside, so remember to put on your jacket and bundle up before going out. Keep in mind, the best way to remember English like this, and any other word or phrase in English, is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. Hey, did you know you can get more practice using your English when you join my Podcast Learners Study Group? There, you can make new friends. Join us for live group lessons every week where we practice these podcast lessons together. Plus, you get access to the PDF transcript and audio download for every Happy English podcast in the past and in the future. And on top of that, each episode has exercises where you can practice this English point with speaking and writing checked by me. To learn more, just visit myhappyenglish.com and choose podcast lesson 797. Remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast is brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.